This is a pocketsofthefuture.com video blog.
So Leslie's doing the draw knife, getting the bark off. One of her favorite jobs, and kids are going to work on some of it too. They'll love it. It's just a little harder to do with a hickory than
I can't make them as long as you do.
the poplar. So you want to talk a little bit why you're excited about building a meditation center or meditation room?
Yeah, I've wanted to build a meditation room for years using some kind of alternative building, straw bales or cob that we've discovered that we really like so much. I wanted to do it for such a long time because for different reasons. One, I really want to have a meditation space that's part of where our family is, where people can come and meditate together. Also because most of the people we know currently who meditate live in more city kind of atmospheres, and we're really happy to offer a country setting, a more simple, natural kind of setting where they can get relief and have the quiet to meditate in. And using the alternative kind of building techniques that we can use as a family and we can use as a group because it's low tech also creates a beautiful atmosphere to meditate in. So I'm really excited because, like I said, I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and now it's really happening. So it's an exciting thing.
And do you want to talk about our practice and missing the gathering and that sort of thing? And
yeah, it's really tough missing the gatherings. There's a level of work and energy that happens when many people come together. I mean, a lot of people know this, not just to do with meditation. And it's hard to miss that. It's hard to miss just being with people. And also a lot of it has to do with our children. We want our children to be a part of it, to feel the atmosphere of it, to interact with other children from families who have these kind of priorities like we have. So since this is our life, and this seems to be one of our contributions, is to share this kind of life with people who meditate and people who don't, then we want to do something with our children that will attract families and children to come here and do it here. And a lot of times when you feel craving so much, your heart pulls you so much to want to be able to go. And if you can't, then a really good remedy is work. And if we can do this work at the same time, like you had talked about, that we would otherwise be going to the gathering, and we can pour all that energy and that craving and that love into building a building for other people to come share this with us, then it's just a place for all that feeling to go. And the work makes it into something constructive and something that is a gift for the future, and something that we can do with the children. I mean, Will was talking to me, I was hanging laundry, and he came over and he started talking to me about the foundation we were having to dig, and he's just so used to the idea. He just talks about it in such a natural way. So as he's involved in building a foundation for this building, we're working together to build a foundation for these children and for any families who come here for a different kind of life in the future.
We got a just incredible spring rain last night and this morning. Everything's soaked over here. Got puddles everywhere. We got these nice dogwood trees blooming this year. They didn't bloom last year. Nothing bloomed. We didn't even know a lot of these types of trees were. This is our apple tree, the lone apple tree left on our property. It's just got this incredible blossoms this year. There's a late frost last year. I think we closed on this house around this time. So we must have came here a couple of times, and we moved in about a couple, we came down here and started working on the place a couple weeks later. We got these blossoms on our basketball court. And then these great lilac trees, bushes, incredible scent they give off. You can smell them all over the yard. There's another one over there. So we got these nice flowers everywhere. Phoebe's just about healed. She really is healed, and her milk has gone up a whole gallon because of the spring grass and so forth. I'm gonna let her back in a second. I'm gonna go over to the meditation building and talk about that for a little bit. Well, so we got a little break from the rain here, and there's that beautiful dogwood tree we have over where the meditation building is going to be. So I just want to go through, what we finally finalized the plans for this building. These are the posts. These are temporary posts. These are soft wood posts, but they're there just to provide the dimensions for us. The building's going to be 32 by about 13 and a half feet, and we've decided on going with a living roof, which we're really happy about. The roof's going to have plywood. It's going to be sealed with some sort of sealant, and then we're going to put plastic and probably some carpet, and then we're going to dig up this turf here and put it on top of the roof. Take the topsoil, and we're going to close off some of this goat pen area and make it into our garden with the raining topsoil, and then we're going to dig down 18 inches, use the clay from the soil as part of the walls. They're going to be 12 inches thick. I've already shown the windows. So that's basically going to be it. The roof, we're going to have access to the roof, a staircase or something. Going to be able to be up there with the trees. I'm trying to put a slide down the side of it for the kids. It's just a matter of, resources and so forth. But we're really excited about this. Today's the start of a 3-day spiritual gathering here for our Sajmarg meditative practice. And we weren't able to go because of the animals and finances and so forth. And the reality has set in for Leslie and I that going to these sorts of things are going to be more and more difficult for us as we get older, and especially as a family, with the responsibilities of the homestead and so forth. So we really have to create something where we either have people come here, or at least Leslie and I and the kids can do our, conduct a small little mini gathering here where Leslie and I can do the meditation and so forth and recharge. Again, it's an internal process. Our meditative practice, it's, we meditate about God within, which we believe is, going to be the cornerstone to the future of humanity, that people will start doing this sort of thing. Instead of looking for a God, it's an external God, they'll start finding God within themselves. And I think that, since Leslie and I have both done this practice, it's transformed our life, and it's been the building block for our family, this homestead, and so forth. So for us to have this here, this is going to be the centerpiece of our lives. It's the most probably important thing that we're doing here, even though, most of the stuff that we video about and blog about are, external aspects, the periphery of our life, the animals and so forth. It starts inside. It starts, that's where, internally. So all these ideas and inspirations and, the reason we just got chased by the chicken. So that's it. We're looking forward to doing this. Move forward with it. I think the next couple days are just bottle fed one of the goats. We're bottle feeding Jack now. I got some more videotape on that. I'm going to try to post as soon as I can. A little update on the goats. These guys are eating hay right now, and the little goaties, they're starting to nibble on some alfalfa. I gave them that occasionally now. This is sort of weedy alfalfa. There's one nibbling on some over there. Alright, that's it for now.